past.
Well, all right. So let's go ahead and get started, Mr. TTTT Gun.
Let me just grab me a little bit of coffee.
It's all right. Do what you gotta do. Homie Homester. All righty. Welcome to 4C Radio. Time now is 8 o'clock, and yes, we are late. We are late by an hour. So forgive us, guys. We are...
Partially my fault.
Nah, I mean, we can post blame, but at the end of the day, it really is my fault. But, hey, we are getting better and better.
That Taco Bell... See. Let's think about it here for a minute. See, let's take it way out back. What did we learn? What did we learn in the past that we can take to this scenario right now?
What are you saying?
This is that. We stalled for an hour. For what reason?
I don't know.
It's such a mysterious reason. Because at that moment is the exact moment that Billy Bob, that really needed to hear us, is now getting on the station with us.
I would agree with that to an extent.
That's why I had to go get some Taco Bell.
You said you had to go get some Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right. Because now Billy Bob is going to tune in, hear our radio show, and get blessed, and then go and witness to 10,000 people, and we've done our job by going to Taco Bell. See,
amen.
That's just how it works.
Amen. So, if you don't already know, let me go ahead and give a little bit of background. We are 4C Radio. We are coming to you as live can be. We are here in the Roanoke Valley. We are doing our thing when it comes down to doing what Christ has called us to do. We have had many opportunities and great opportunities to minister this past Sunday at the Greater Temple Praise. Yeah. We set the radio station up and everything there. It was a great time. Yes, that's even better. It's a great time that we had with them. They welcomed the 4C Radio. They welcomed everything that we did. So it was a really cool time to go out and minister to some people that didn't know about 4C Radio as they know about it today.
Well, I'm going to give a little segment here. When was this? Did you say Saturday?
It was Sunday.
Sunday? Well, yeah, I wasn't around Sunday. But
Sunday.
I will say that that is good. I know that the ministry itself, the movement is in a very... And don't take offense to this, my big man DJ here, just don't take offense to this, but it's in a very stagnant motion right now. It's not in a very it's moving, but not at it's not like an avalanche, you know what I'm saying? It's just a very stagnant, slow moving.
I get it. No, I ain't saying that you're wrong in that. I ain't saying that you're all the way.
I've definitely seen from the summer until now, whether it's the winter months, we really need to get into music.
Right. Well,
that's one thing, and I know I didn't bring my stuff. I get it. That's a bit my fault, and then I bring it up, and then I do that all the time and screw up. But when I think about it, it's we definitely need to get back into recording. I think
testing.
Soon we should. Get a couple of beats, and it's gonna have to be another day. It's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to make it another day. That's our main problem. Is we're gonna have to make it not just the Tuesday night, because we can do stuff, but we can't do stuff. Does that make sense? We can get stuff done, but we can't.
No, I get it. I mean, that's definitely exactly what it's is like right now. Is because we only have such an availability as on Tuesdays. I mean, I'm down with doing another day if that's what it took or whatever. I ain't really hating on that idea. It's whatever for me. And I say that also, and it's like, well, I say that, but is it really another day?
Yeah.
You know what I mean. I mean, I do the best that I can. And I will tell you this before we get too far ahead. I will tell you this. Now, just trying to get my microphone to where it sounds at least halfway decent.
I mean, it sounded fine about 16 minutes ago.
Well, I mean,
it messed it up.
No, see, the thing of it is, it sounds like it's got almost like a reverb to it, and I don't like that.
I don't have that over here.
No.
Like when I hear you, it doesn't sound like that.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you may have been messing with it for no reason now.
It could be. But
it could be your headphones.
I was going to say it could be just my...
You know what? It's probably the outputs of your headphones. Now you're messing with me.
Yeah, I would... You know what? I think it was the outputs of my headphones.
Now you've just been screwing with people this whole time thinking...
I know, right?
So,
that's okay, though. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
So, before we get started, let's go ahead and... hey, guys, welcome to 4C Radio. We are here live and in charge here at... Roanoke, Virginia. I am your boy, Pastor DJ, and my boy with me tonight is Mr. T-Gun himself. You know him as
I've been here for a century.
the magic man himself, the one that makes the most every bit of our music.
Well,
Tommy Gunn.
Like you heard me before, we gotta get back.
Well,
gotta get back.
Well, whether we gotta get back or not. Whether we get back or not. But hey, guys, welcome to the show tonight. Like I said, we are starting probably about an hour late. So we'll only be here for an hour tonight. But nonetheless, we're going to make sure that this night's show is a great show. Before we get started, we want to go ahead and play a little bit of music, and we'll be right back afterwards. This is called Won't He Do It by Canton Jones.
But, yeah, we gotta, and I'm thinking about that right now and that's just gonna throw another thing onto my plate of things to, do and get done, which isn't a bad thing, but now, not only this, now I'm having to, I'm gonna have a recruiter on me all the time, so I have Thursdays, technically tonight is a PT night or whatever that they have down at the recruiting center, but, I told them right away, I said, hey, Tuesdays, all Tuesday gone.
Yeah.
So I already told them that, and so I said Thursdays and pool functions are good for. But anyway, that's one thing we need to get back to. Let's think about the future. Forget Steve. Forget everything. Everything.
Steve? I ain't worried about nobody.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, and when we get back and we touch on the whole stagnant part. But real quick, Elder Odie sent me all of her daily nuggets without music.
Wow, finally. About 16 years late, but I mean...
I don't know if you have time to mix it or what. If you don't, you don't.
I mean, I would. It's just I'm trying to... I don't know if I even have anything that would really... Yeah, it'll give me something to practice, but how soon do you need it back, though?
Well, I mean, I'm going to play them without music if I have to. Just have her speaking.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But that way, give you a little bit of time. I would like January 1st.
What, to have them all done?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay. How many do you have?
I got like 6 right now.
All right. Yeah.
I'll send them to you
tonight.
Yep.
Okay.
Matter of fact.
Right now.
I'll send them to you right now.
But forget everything that's going on. If you're growing a bush outside and you decide to plant a tree, just forget about all that right now. We need to focus on definitely what are we doing. Let's take a moment and think, what are we doing? I know that I've been gone. I was gone last week for Tuesday, Wednesday, and the Wednesday I had the longest day of my life down there. I had to get up at 4, and then it was a long day getting processed through everything. Very long. But anyway, so with the movement, I don't know too much of what's going on. I mean, being the CEO here, if you want to call it that, second in command, whatever you want to call it, but everybody else seemed to have fallen off. I'm talking about anybody and everybody. It seems everybody has gone their own separate ways. I think. I haven't been around as much, but I don't see too many people talking too much. I feel like it's just kind of died out.
What, the people that were here?
Yeah, just everything from like T-Boy. I'm talking about like people like Christina. I mean, it goes way back.
Right, I get it.
I mean, it's just. So what are we doing now? We got to dig back to our roots, the original thing of why we started. Yeah, we can put trust in people that have come through, that they've either taken something from it, from what we've done, or go and be inspired and go reach out to somebody else. So we really need to probably come back to, you know, like the music, and definitely on like a Tuesday night when we only have an hour. That doesn't.
Well, we would have had a little bit more time, but
Yeah, but I need to. On my part, I don't know if I can send you stuff and then you record it or what. But the thing is, I would like to be there that way, because I'm not dissing any of the knowledge that you have, but if I'm there, then I can definitely make sure that stuff's being recorded clean, or, you know, neatly and recorded right, and be able to have it, not, you know.
I get it, dude.
Yeah.
You're not hurting my feelings none. I get it.
And I don't know. It's just hard to do this at the same time. I'm not saying I'm throwing in the towel like I think I'm done with this. You know. No, I'm just saying, like, with everything that's going on, there's a lot, and now I'm trying to figure out if we would be able to really push at doing something with the music. This ain't cutting it. This could be just strictly radio, but we need to figure out maybe something else, or another moment that we can get together and then at least record. Either start out practicing here, you know, on Tuesdays. Another thing is, let me think. Shoot, I had a good idea. Oh yeah, with Trevor. Also, he feels. I told him that and this is beautiful. This is the moment right here. Why? What happened last year or earlier this year? I don't know. Has happened to me now. Okay, look. So I was talking with him, and he's been like all high strung and just telling me, like, you know, I got this pink eye going on, and then I got to deal with other stuff. And then this is what he tells me. This is what he says. And this hit home, and I'm just like, this makes a little more sense now. Why all of the stuff with, you know, what's going on right now. This is his exact words right now. Is this? He said, dude, what are you doing?
And listen.
This is what he said. Dude, I'm stressed. I feel like I've let God down.
Amen.
So, you know, I need to call him, and I tried calling him. You know, I told him I'd call him when I got out of the gym yesterday. Called him, didn't pick up. Then I called him again. Called him on the way over here. Called him on the way over here when I came back from work, before I came here. So I'm gonna try him before I leave, because I know exactly what to tell him about. Is whatever's going on, whatever you're doing, and you're losing focus. And my beautiful, I love this. I put this in a beautiful caption, man. And it's exactly what I'd say would happen to me. You know, I said,
sweet victory.
This is what I told him. I said, forget girls, forget family. At the moment, just focus on Jesus and your job. He's the true reason you've been blessed to be in the position you are today. Amen. You know, that's what I told him, because he's always wanted to be a Marine. And then I said, you've let your senses down. That's why the devil trying to creep in through the front door. And then I said, you just got to pray, and his will be grass, is grass. So that's what I.
Amen.
You know, that's what I told him, and you know, as a little bit. So I got to talk to him a little bit more. I'd like to talk to him personally to see what else is going on. But that's what I told him. Is like, I guarantee you, he's just losing focus, or just like me. I was every Friday I was here, every Thursday, whatever day we made it, every day, your boy was here, and then after a while, what happened?
Lost focus.
I'm gonna look over here. I'm not gonna look at that light. I'm gonna go, what's over there? Is that a star? Is that a moon? Is that something over there? Next thing you know, I'm gonna go over there. Lost focus. See, and that's where I was. called? He's not consistent, and not like not consistently here. I told the recruiter, this is the military. I told the military. I said Tuesday, ain't working for me, man. Until I've been sent. I can't say no there. You're done. You ain't gonna fly back for a week from South Carolina now. But
until
I said Tuesday, ain't doing it. That's the first thing I told them on their way back. They said we do PT on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just let us know if you have any times you can't be. I'm like, Tuesdays are never gonna be good for me. That's what I told them. They're like, oh, okay.
And you'll be blessed for that.
That's all I said. I told the United States Marines. Tuesday don't work for me.
Tuesday does not work for me.
So that's what I want to talk to him about. Is because I've been through the same thing, and I know the exact reason at this very moment of the reason why now. So to help literally a brother out because of the same stuff. Even though it made you stressed out, pissed off, mad, throw a tree, cut down a tree or whatever. Take your trash and decide not put in your own bin, put in your neighbor's bin because you're so mad. Key someone's car, make a voodoo doll of me and start stabbing me. I mean, everything. All that now is the reason why. Because now I have the information, knowledge, and everything because of this situation and everything that I learned from the past. And actually looking at it, realizing it, and taking it in, be able to go talk to him, tell him, hey, this is what's going on.
And that's right. That's right.
Woo! Woo!
Hallelujah. I love that.
I'm getting pumped.
Hallelujah. I do love that. Good job with that. Hallelujah. All right. About ready?
Back live.
All right.
Is that where we're going?
And we are back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to us today. Welcome back to us today.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Welcome back to us. You're welcome for being in our presence.
DJ just almost knocked over all the equipment.
I know, right? We got new stereo equipment. I'm just trying to tear it up already. So, you mentioned something right before we went to break.
A bull in a china shop.
I know, right? We need more. We need more space. We need more of our space. Let's put it that way. We don't just need space. We have the Lawson building. We don't ever use it
anymore. Yeah.
It's not our space.
Well, it's not welcoming, man. I mean. Here it's comfortable, it's welcoming. You got a nice lamp, Over there it's like
dingy and drabby.
Yeah, and there's a morgue downstairs, so you're just thinking like, you just died,
So, with that
not literally, guys.
With that being said, so you mentioned something before we went to break about kind of the movement. Looks like it's being stagnant a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's not that we've been stagnant. It's that
And
it comes down to.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's fine. It comes down to that the radio station takes a lot. It has taken.
I don't know anything about it. It's like the music. It's like the beats.
You have no idea how long.
It's like making beats to you. For me, it's taken me this long to get to where I'm at, and yet I'm still not the best around or the craziest around.
Right.
But
right, and that's kind of
that's
kind of like with the radio station. We almost had a good spot. I already started working on next year's complete lineup, as it is right now. We do have we added somebody, Solomon, in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
DJ Virgin.
Yeah.
He's part of one of the music controllers on the radio station, and from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. he broadcasts over there in Africa.
Really? So right now, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Our time.
So in the middle of the night for us, he's getting on there because it's in the middle of the daytime for him, rocking it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all right, let me fill in some backstory for these people. Way back when our friend DJ Version came around, way back 2017, when we started getting stuff going, doing our live streaming on Facebook. I don't know. There's a vibe from this person that I just didn't like, but then realizing it over time that this guy's harmless, and he's. There's nothing wrong with him, and not only that, it's a different culture. That's another thing you have to understand before you get all offended or scared or fear that, oh man, they're coming for us. It's a different culture, so what we think when we see something that they do, we take offense to it, because in America we don't do that, because that isn't right. Or this is not correct. In their culture, they're being very kind. They feel like they're blessing you. Right. You know, it's like here we bake our friend an apple pie or something and go take it down to them, you know, for Christmas. Right. Well, there they go, and I don't know, you know, do whatever. You know, they may go into your yard and chop down a tree, and you're like, what is he doing? He goes, oh no, they're giving you great tidings and joy by chopping down your cherry tree. Why? I don't know. You know, you see what I'm saying? It's different cultures that, and we don't understand it, so it's weird to us. Yeah. But he's a cool dude. Yeah. Anyway, long story.
Cool, very cool dude. He calls me dad. That's the weirdest. You talk about something weird.
Yeah, that is. But yet again, different culture.
Different culture. He calls Wanda mom. You know, it's definitely a different culture.
It is.
When it comes down to their level of respect.
I guarantee you, it is a level of respect. That's what I was just going to say. I guarantee you, it's nothing.
It has nothing really to do with who I am or anything of that nature, or who Wanda is. It has to do with the fact of their culture, their respect levels, and those things like that generates their who they are. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, we're out there in Africa and Nigeria, so it has taken a long time. I mean, it's taken since August to get to the point to where we have now. But it's also piecemealing. I mean, we've had to wait until now to get our actual DJ equipment so I can actually mix live. Yeah. You know, that's going to be, it's not about, the radio station hasn't just been about, oh, let's just put music out there. We're actually putting
more interacting and entertainment. I got you.
It's about, so, like, this is a big part, the DJ equipment is a big part of, like, Thursdays is going to be called Thursdays in the Mix. It's going to be me being mixing music for 2 hours straight. Well, I can't do that just off 2 iPods or 2 iPads. I have to really be able to DJ it like I used to do back in the day. So that's what this is for. So on Thursdays when I start doing it, but then we've got morning inspirations, evening praise. All that takes some time to put music in and stuff like that. We're creating a members page to where it costs $3 a month to be a member, but I haven't even finished that yet. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's happening, but it just doesn't look like it because it's all behind the scenes.
Well, and we went from the most busiest we've ever been in our lives within the own ministry with the summer and all the take back our yards and everything, and seeing everybody and every moving piece working beautifully together to accomplish a like-minded goal. Yeah. And then everything just drops off after the last one. Yet again, like I said, I wasn't around for most of it, so I wasn't there for every meeting, every
well, I mean,
you know,
with me, and especially with me and Wanda and you and Ariana, you know, I've been taking this past
take a break.
I've been being still. The Bible says, "Be still and know that I am still God."
And definitely, we all deserve that. And I will say this is that you know, you can't be the only one. Right. You know, everybody wants you to be Superman, wants you to do this, that, and the other thing. I get that. At least for me, I come here, I'm a part of it, I'm going to interact, and I got the music locked down. I'm holding position, I'm sitting down, I'm making a bass, making the LZ right here, just music. Everybody else, you know, I'm just like, I don't care, you know. If they want to go take over this area, cool. They can do that, and that's what we're doing. But nobody is being inspired to do that, at least at this moment.
I see, and here comes the other part of that, the prayer station. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's going to be a big key element next year, but that's in spring and the summer. Yeah, where we set up. We're going to set up on every first Saturday. We're going to sit right up here in the yard and have a prayer station. We'll have signs pointing here to the yard, be playing music, DJing, all that stuff. And then a couple other venues throughout the month on Saturdays. However, what I'm saying is probably going to be like 2 Saturdays a month that we go out to the community like that. But those things like that will get us generating more and more and more. Because we've moved from Facebook to radio, it's we're not as seen. unless we're promoting it.
I feel, that's another whole good topic.
You see what I'm saying? Like, when we were Facebook Live, everybody was able to watch us and kind of interact and things like that. Right now, we're on YouTube. Right now we're recording this show for YouTube purposes. But
and there's another thing about that is there's a lot of back then we did get a lot of views, and so I think, I don't know, that's hard to determine because, like I said, we don't see much of what's going.
Well, I mean, I see all the analytics. People listen. We have nothing but a screen of analytics and reports of how the radio station does.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I'll just show you real quick.
But like, for people in the local community here.
Well, that's why Facebook and YouTube and things like that are important, so we can. So like it shows us Crowder was played 25 times. Let's see statistics. Our listeners are up 0% this week.
Nice.
Anyways, we have the ability, an overview way more than what we did at one point in time.
Well, we have, and remember way back in the day, I showed you that I sent you a number. Essentially, it was all the plays, all the views, and we had debunked that if somebody comes back every 5 seconds to hit play, that it counts as a play, and we debunked that as no, that each play is a new member or new person hitting that play button, and it come out to be like $2,000 almost or something like that. So 2,000 people.
And that was a day that actually brought my spirits up because hey, I needed to hear that at that point in time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't know how many we have. We've gained probably a ton over, because I haven't looked at them all. People go back and replay it all the time. So
I saw the other day we had like 350 views on one video. But, I mean, okay.
Back in the day, that me and you'd be doing
cartwheels
out that window right there.
But to actually understand what that really means, it's like, I would much rather them come to the radio show.
Yeah.
And listen and be interactive that way. Because they can call us.
Yeah.
And they can be heard. So, and also that's another element for somebody to do. Does that make sense? Like Facebook, like YouTube, I can set it up and kind of...
You're talking about like doing Facebook Live?
Yeah.
For somebody else?
Yeah, like that's what we really need. If we needed to, like...
To continue the big growth to where we always are moving, to have all elements working. Like that.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
because like for me, so being in the position that I am with the movement, God gives me the vision, and then I start trying to make that vision happen.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't make that vision happen and do other stuff, not because I don't want to do it, just because we got to.
There's only 24 hours in a day, yeah.
And I'm only one man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the radio God put in my heart was the biggest thing that's going to move for the movement. It's really going to. We're not, because Facebook. Think about it. Facebook is only your friends. Right?
Yeah, I got what you're saying. It's only the people around you.
It's only the people that we know.
The only way to get out there is one. Well, this can reach a guy in Russia. Like, they're going to know what we're saying, but it can reach a guy in Russia.
Well, we get played in Nigeria almost every day now. So we have a growing in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't be able to have that on Facebook.
Exactly, yeah.
So, I mean, unless we're friends with somebody in Nigeria, and then we could play that domino effect from there. Somebody just goes to the website, and next year it'll be app. Somebody just download the app.
And then everybody goes on YouTube. So
yeah, that's why most of the stuff goes to YouTube instead of Facebook.
That's a smart idea. It's just...
So what you see is more building. Eventually what will happen is what we started out to be, think about this. We were Inspirational Productions, which what are we doing right now?
The same thing.
An inspirational. We just got it defined now.
You know, last year...
We had Inspirational Productions, but...
On Tuesdays last year, you remember that? Mm-hmm.
But it's been more defined now.
Yeah.
It's like, what is Inspirational Productions? What's 4C Radio? Because that covers us doing music, me doing music, you doing music. It covers all of that.
Yeah.
And then we have the movement live. Well, that's the prayer station because that's live. That's right now, right now. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We don't have CR no more, but what's taking the place of that is Jobs for Life. That's another ministry that we're just partnered with. I don't do nothing but show up and.
Yeah, it's the. I got you. It's for people either
coming out of prison,
yeah, that's
coming off of drugs, things like that, teaching them.
You know, I heard
skills.
something on the radio. I was listening to Old Rush, and I think, or one of the stations, and this was TV, and I heard something on the actual news, and it was talking about a service or something that was meant for people to have a job when they get out of prison, and they'll teach them a trade.
Yeah, we don't teach them no trades or anything.
Okay, because I thought it threw me off. You know, I'm just in the runner van listening to Old Rush, and then that comes on. I'm like, what? Wait, did they just? Because I know that we were like, what? Did we on the radio? Like what? Like other than right now, you know,
right,
no pun intended.
Right now, yeah.
But
what I'm going to say is with Jobs for Life, it's an actual nationwide ministry that we're involved with. We're just at the Roanoke chapter. There's a guy named Doug and Mark. They're the ones that head it up. They lead it. I'm just a champion. I forgot exactly what they call it, but I'm a champion leader.
See, right there, ladies and gentlemen, right there. He doesn't even know what they call it. That means this man is a true a person that believes in what he's doing. He ain't seeking the title. He ain't. I'll say that again. He's not seeking the title.
No, that's right.
He don't even remember what it's called and what position that he is for this other ministry to be partnered with. Yeah. He don't even care. He's gonna show up and do it.
That's right, and that's what it's about, is showing up and doing it. And that's why I've always liked your heart coming about, because when you show up and you're about it, you're about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't care about anything else but doing whatever's set in front of you.
Well, when I don't bring my laptop, it's just wishful thinking. So, you know what I mean?
But we still have good conversations. So.
Oh yeah, all the time.
But nonetheless, so what we see has been transpiring a little bit is just a different type of growth. And God is going to bring people to the ministry that's really just going to be about it. Because like right now, what would be great is if we had one person manning the camera and the switcher. You know what I'm saying? And they can put graphics in and stuff like
going
that.
Back before between us.
Yeah, going back before between us. But they can't do it. I can't do that. What am I supposed to do? Just jump up and go do it?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's near impossible for me to do both. So, well, I mean, it would be a blessing for somebody, and somebody will. I mean, Ariana, she does already this. Most of the music content we get from the radio station, she's downloading and converting from YouTube to MP3s for the sermons and other things like that. So, she does. She's all about it. And when it comes time, like on Sunday, she got up 7:30 in the morning so we could pack up everything so we can go to this Greater Temple of Praise and set up the 4C radio, and we went live right there. We recorded the whole service and everything, you know, on the radio. So that's kind of like what the radio station is. So what'll happen is that somebody will get in touch with us. Hey, 4C radio, can y'all come and do an event? Sure. We will come be like the red carpet people. You see what I'm saying? The one broadcasting what's going on.
Yeah. Not
about Facebook and stuff like that. I mean, we may go Facebook Live, but
yeah, I got you.
Facebook Live is more like, so I use.
It's just updating your family and friends. I got you.
Yeah, because that's what I kind
of.
Yeah, I kind of set straight away from Facebook Live. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that.
Have you seen that meme that goes something like that? It's not really a meme. It's just like a motivational quote. I don't know what it is. It's something that's like. It says something like, you know, like, don't let anyone else know what you're doing or whatever. We're just gonna work in silence.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all that's going right now.
Yep.
Everybody else can wonder you know what happened to those movement guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. They were weird anyway. Screw them, you know, or whatever. And then boom, we're gonna come out like lightning.
And right, because
like in June or something. I don't know.
Like when we come out when we come back out in April, hopefully by the time we do our first prayer station, we'll already have the app. We'll already have membership page, so people can start donating. It's gonna be $3 a month.
Yeah. Okay.
And on the members page, you can request whatever songs that you want that we have. You can see new content that comes out.
Well, that's gonna be a
gonna
be a problem, because if they request a song, to come on next, we're gonna have to have somebody man it, right?
Nope, not at all.
It's from your phone.
Nope, it does it automatically to the radio.
Oh,
station.
that is cool.
Yep, but I had to learn all that.
I would, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I learned all that. Like, it did. I sit in front of this computer not because I like the computer. It's just so I can learn about how we effectively do a radio show. I was reading today, and we don't want to go too much content versus too much radio versus too much sponsors, because we want to keep people interested.
You don't want to just throw everything you got out. Is that what they're saying, pretty much?
More or less. But and they showed a formula of what we should do as far as that looks like.
Well, you'd be careful with that, because not only this, some people are, I got words, people are, so they could be right if they're being legit, but at the same time, somebody could be trolling to make you be setting traps,
Oh yeah, well,
doing the complete opposite.
Actually, this here radio.co.
Yeah,
that's the one that broadcasts for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
are they the one that gave you that kind of theory?
Yeah, it actually comes. They have a university here.
Oh, okay. So it's legit. It's not just some chuck in the truck that's telling you how to do it. Okay, cool.
Right. So like, you have the basics. You go through. Welcome to radio. Here are some quick start guides to familiarize with yourself with your platform. Live broadcasting. Learn how to enable live connection and set your broadcast with software. Sharing your station. Advanced features. Your account and billing and tips. Apps, Alexa, website builder.
Okay.
They actually have a university that I go and I look and I read.
That makes sense, because just the way you put it when you first said it sounded like you just got it off online.
No,
or you just write an article. And I'm just saying, just got to beware, because people throw a lot of BS out there to where they just that way you screw yourself into believing.
Amen.
Because that's how people are. Like I said,
you're totally right about that.
So it's just about staying focused.
So yeah, so we're focused, and we're focused on some things that
and it's mainly you. I apologize for that, but
no, I got you covered. It's not about.
Like I said, I've got the music locked down, everybody. So
Yeah. And like I said,
I'm comfortable with that.
And I'm comfortable with that too. It's all about, one of the things the movement does, it's all about your gift. What is your gift that you have? Mm. And we want to help build that,
Well, and it's not only this, it's
and like for you have a gift to making music, and we want to help build that. So that's what we've been doing for going on, I forgot how many years.
3, probably. Is it 3?
4, before in January.
Yeah.
4 years. 4 years, man.
Do you still have those notes from that 4 years? Dude, let me see them.
I gotta pull them out.
Oh, you don't mind pulling them out before we leave?
I may not be able to do it before we leave, but I'll have them for you next Tuesday, though.
Oh, okay.
I'll have them, because they're all. I gotta.
Because that's such a that nostalgia looking back, like, man, that's. I don't even remember what I wrote. It could be, I don't know, like.
What's crazy, if we go back and you actually read some of the stuff, some of the things God actually answered those prayers.
I wouldn't even known.
Yeah.
See, now you gotta show me.
I will show you next week.
No, you're killing me, bro.
Hey, while
killing me right now. On the break.
While we're gonna be killing you, right now during the break, we're gonna play some Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas Is You.
What the heck?
The other thing I like about it's off. You should turn it off.
No, it's not.
No, turn it off. Let's switch.
Mine's off.
Yeah.
Yours?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm just getting feedback. You gotta show me now. Now that you've said God's answered those prayers.
Yeah, He answered some of those prayers. I can't. I have to dig through all that stuff.
You're killing me, man. We got time. We got time.
No, we don't.
Is it? I remember you kept it in a folder or notebook.
Yeah. I'll find it and I'll show it.
It was the Saints notebook.
Yep, I gotta find it.
I swear to God, if I just see it, like, on the shelf, I gotta find it. Okay.
But.
Killing me, Smalls. I think I see it. Is that it? Right next to
this.
Yeah, that might be it.
Nope.
No, that's not it. I'm sorry. This got me hyped.
Yeah.
Wait, I see it now. It's right there. I can grab it for you.
Grab it.
That's it.
That's it. Grab
That's
it.
it. It's the Saints one. Isn't it the Saints?
It should be, yeah.
This one's black. Could that be it?
Let me see. Nope.
That's not it.
It has the Saints on it. Did you watch the last week's game?
Don't even talk. I was so mad because we hyped up. Me and Drew hyped up the game, and then one of our friends who's a what's his name? Cowboy.